Welcome to Times India TV, a special day, 75th celebration of independent India, a 75th anniversary, Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. The nation, all the population of India joined together to celebrate this occasion. Really, it's going to be a memorable day, a memorable journey in the history of India. 75 years since 1947. So this is the time to recall the milestones set by India in the history of the world. So for that, we have a special guest today, Dr. Seema Negi ji, the director and principal of Sanjeevani World School. I call her as the complete education, a personification of education. Really, whenever we see that feeling we get from her, she radiates that much of aura. And really, we are very much happy to have her presence on the studio today to discuss on the milestones set by India during the 75 years saga of independent India. It's a great, let's start this program by inviting Her Excellency Dr. Seema Negi, ma'am. Just we ask her because we have to listen from her about Dr. Seema Negi ji. Ma'am, over to you for a brief self-introduction.
Thank you so much, first of all. And Raja Rao sir, you are doing a phenomenal job. You are connecting each and every person from different domains, and bringing India alive. We are people doing different work in different corner of our country, but it's people like you who bring everyone together. So big round of applause for you for the kind of work that you are doing. Now, moving ahead, about me, I'm a forever learner. That is how I define myself. As Raja Rao sir rightly said, I am from an education background. So I'm the director principal of Sanjeevani World School. Yes, multiple record holder, multiple awardee. But what keeps me going is getting connected to people, because I am associated with students. And when you are associated with students, you should know what is happening in the world and what is happening in different places and with different professions, so that I can bring the best to my students. So this is what I am doing, Raja Rao sir. I am bringing the best to my students because I want to give back to the nation, the children whom we want to see who are taking our country forward. Everyone who walks out of this school, I should be proud of each and every child. At least that much I can do for my nation.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you so much. I said that 2 years back, the students are very fortunate. Those who are studying under Her Excellency Dr. Seema Negi ji. Still, I stand by that because it's improving day by day. So really, it's so happy. Really, the students of Sanjeevani World School are very fortunate, and there will be a day through this Zoom platform or through digital media, whole world will get benefit from your positivity, the way you are spreading that education. Really, that's very important, Excellency, because even our body speaks a lot. We radiate that aura. So that is what you are doing whenever you give your presence. Not the speeches, because there are so many people who give speeches and all, but the presence is very important. You have that. You are doing a commendable job. Thank you for gracing this event and not doing any topic. And today, the topic is 75 years of India's journey. So many milestones, so many achievements, so many highlights. But we want to hear from you. What, according to Dr. Seema Negi, what are the milestones set by India in the history of the world?
So to start with, I think this is one question about which I can speak for hours and hours and hours, but I do understand the paucity of time. So if you reflect back in 1947, yes, India got independence, but that was the year of partition also. And we are still struggling with those relations. We all know that. Then in 1949, I think it was a remarkable year when Constitution of India was adopted. We take so much of pride in our own constitution. Then 1950, India became republic. So why I am going through chronological order is because every year we have seen something significant happening. So the milestones are immense. There is no field that we have not touched. In 1952, we saw the first Lok Sabha election, and it was a humongous task. We all are aware about our country's population. And when you see that time, I think there were more than 173 million people out of the overall population. I mean, this was a big number. I'm talking about 1952, but still we managed. That is why we take pride in being a democratic nation. And those who are Indian, they all will say that, yes, sometime or other, they have some policy that was LIC in their life. You know, LIC became an important part of our life, and we do invest in LIC. That was started in 1956 when LIC was established. So every domain, see, we started with making our nation strong by having a constitution, by having election, then thinking about where to save, how to safeguard the interest of each and every country member. We went ahead in 1963 when we had our first rocket launch. That was going beyond your territory, going beyond your comfortable level, and showing the world, yes, there is nothing that India cannot do. That we did in 1963. And then in 1969, ISRO was established, it was formed, it was the year precisely 1969. So see, and after that, if we see, in 1949, we launched Prithvi, and in 2008, Chandrayaan was launched. So see how gradually each and every area we were growing. It was from our own, say, family, to our state, to our, say, country, to going beyond our skies. That is what India has done. India never stopped, never stopped. And since I am from education, I'll definitely like to highlight that in 1968, three-language formula was adopted. So as a student, you can study English, you can study Hindi, but you can also study your own state language. And if I see from my perspective, from an individualist perspective, whichever state you are staying, you need to know the language of that state. Then only you can connect to the local people over there. Okay, English and Hindi are unifying us, but our local languages are also equally important. So from my perspective, that was again one of the big movement wherein this three-language formula was adopted. And then we went ahead. Today is the world of digitalization. We are connected to each other through Zoom platform. And during pandemic, what we have done, I think most of us have watched various serials and movies on OTT platform. But it was in 1982 when the first time color television was launched. So, you know, see the gradual change, see the gradual progress that India has done, India has undertaken in 1983. That's again a very, very important year because that was the first time we won our first World Cup. But did we stop there? No, we did not stop there. Again in 2007, I think we won the first World T20. And in 2011, again, we had World Cup was ours. So whether it is sports or it is technology or it is people's well-being, each and every area, I think these milestones are achieved by us. In 2007, we got our first female president. And today we are in 2022. We again have our female president, the one who belongs to a tribal community. So think of the era wherein we talk about women empowerment. We have the president who is from the tribal community. Where have we not achieved things? We are moving ahead. The pace might be slow, but we are moving ahead. In 2015, Niti Aayog was formed, and in 2015, Digital India campaign was launched. And today, we are connected with each other through that digital world. Yes, there is no domain where we are not progressing. Again, progress might be slow, but progress is there. So there are many milestones, and this is one area, Rajarao sir, wherein I can speak for hours and hours and hours, but these were few of the main milestones which I personally feel we have really achieved as a country.
That's so great. That's so great. Really, the way you have focused on the digital arena, that's really excellent, excellency. And the inputs, all the whatever you put forward, really great. In spite of all these achievements, remarkable highlights, a remarkable journey, whatever it may be, we are saying that 135 crore population today is celebrating this Independence Day, but how many are celebrating it heartfully? That is also very important. Because, of course, there are so many positive things to talk about on this special day. At the same time, we are supposed to discuss the lives, the pathetic lives, poor lives, who are lagging behind in this journey. So it is our responsibility to empower them. It is a responsibility of Government of India to empower them. Of course, we are doing the journey. The journey is still continuing, but still we are saying that India is a developing country. So there should be a day when we call ourselves a developed country. So that we have to check, or we have to retrospect where we are lagging behind. As per Dr. Seema Negi, what are the areas that we are lagging behind, and how can we cope up with all these challenges, and how can India be a developed country?
Thank you for this question. This is really important because every coin has every coin has two sides. We can only not speak about what we have done. There are so many areas. There are gray areas also. We know we are lagging behind. And as I am an educationist, let me start from there. Are we able to reach to each and every child? Are we able to educate each and every child of this nation? One area which pains me, which gives me immense pains as an educationist, is that yes, we are not able to make education reach to everyone, because the more educated the nation is, all the other fields will see the progress. So the basic requirement that is there, one is good health, sanitization, education. Are we able to really fulfill these promises? These are still lagging behind. Next is gender equality. Doesn't matter which gender. It is not about male gender, female gender, or the neutral gender. Are we giving them that equal respect and equal opportunity? We speak about we speak about women empowerment, we speak about transgenders, but why don't we speak about human empowerment? Why don't we cater everyone as human, irrespective of caste, class, or gender? This is one area wherein I feel that we are really lagging behind. Still, we have our president as from a tribal background. Good, we have seen that progress. But do we really know that all the tribes are not getting that kind of opportunity? All people are not getting that kind of opportunity. So it is not about one person's achievement and celebration. It is about taking entire nation together. And for me, these are the major pain points, because yes, when we talk about technology, we are moving ahead. There are Indians who are ruling the world. I mean, you name it, you have everyone who is ruling the world, whether it's a banker or it's a person who is doing some social philanthropy, or it's a person who is a master in technology. We are there, but these grassroots problems need to be solved. So that is the area wherein I feel we all have to work together, and the possible solution is each one of us. Solution lies with us. We cannot look for the solution outside. I can speak about, say, 10,000 solutions, but what is my role in that? Am I a part of that? I am also the part of the same ecosystem. I am also a part of that solution. If I start doing my work diligently, dedicatedly, if each one of us, we feel that we are a part of solution and we have to do our bit, I think next time we won't have this question to discuss, because all we will do is we will wholeheartedly become the part of the solution rather than discussing about it.
That's so great. Actually, yes, we have to work it out. We have to work it out, the gray areas and negative aspects, so that we can advance. So, really, the wonderful inputs are given by you. That's it. Thank you so much. Now, my question is, just we imagine the day when we compare our nation with Western countries, like US, because if you see, people are comparing with Europe countries, US, so because they think that they are advanced in all aspects. So when India can reach that milestone, that we advance in all aspects, can we imagine the day in near future? What is your opinion about that?
Yes, definitely. I think that future is very closer. We can see ourselves advancing there. Haven't we seen how our country fought with COVID situation? We have presented an example in front of the world that yes, we are the country who can manage the huge number of population, but still we can safeguard our nation, we can safeguard our people. We have shown the world that example. And when it comes to technology, we have the most genius brains in our country. You know, our people, I mean, there's a term called design thinking. And in India, we say we have solution for everything, because this jugaad, Hindi word jugaad, fixing everything is there in our blood. We can fix up anything and everything. So yes, there is no stoppage that we cannot be like any other nation like US or UK. All that is needed is we need to stop the brain drain. Our best of brains are going abroad, and they are, I mean, all the studies that they have learned from here, they are showcasing their experiments outside. We need to work out on brain drain. That is one area which we need to strengthen. We need to have equal opportunity for all our children. Equal opportunity. Give them that. Let them shine in their own country. Let them make their own mark in their own country. Then we won't have to compare ourselves with any other nation, and we won't have to tell that we are developing nation. We will be a developed nation. And one thing that India can do, I don't know whether any other nation can do or not, we can humanize technology. We are humans first. And as Indian, we still believe in that. We still believe in caring for each other. We still believe in our culture. We still have those human values. And we give a lot of importance to those values. And when it comes to technology, we will then no longer be slaves of technology. We will be the one who will tame technology and show the world that yes, we can do it. Trust me, Raja Rao sir, that future is not very far away.
Yes, yes. We are hoping, Excellency, because as you said, it's creating some positivity. Because the days are near when we be considered as the superpower of the world. The day has to come, because we are calling US as a superpower and China is becoming a superpower. Just we have to reach that mark, because I am thinking that becoming a superpower, it means every downtrodden person, every oppressed person, every underprivileged person, he has to get all basic amenities, essential commodities. Okay, the day will come. Soon we do celebrate, and we say proudly that we are a developed nation. The day will come. Thank you for the positivity that you are inculcating with the facts, not with the some fables. It's facts. Thank you, Excellency. And we are going to the next question. Then, just as a citizen of India, of course, you are contributing a lot. There are no questions in that, but we want to ask you that what is the responsibility, what is the contribution of Dr. Seema Negi towards our nation as a citizen?
This is very interesting question, and this is a big responsibility as an individual also, and as an educator also, because the nation grows in my classroom. So this responsibility is even more bigger. So for me and for everyone, I think nation should come first. The day we will keep our nation first, the interest of our country, its people, if we'll do that, trust me, then we will live our life to the fullest. That is what I feel. I don't know whether everybody feels that or not, but this reminds me of Bhimrao Ambedkar ji's quote. He said, I do not want that our loyalty as Indians should be the slightest way affected by any competitive loyalty, whether that loyalty arise out of our religion, out of our culture, or out of our language. I want all people to be Indian first, Indian last, and nothing else but Indian. And that is what I believe in. The day I am going to do that, that will be the day I think Seema Negi will be able to contribute the way I want to contribute for the nation's growth. That is what is my dream for this nation, that every bit of me, whether it's my knowledge or it's my deed, everything should always consider nation first.
Actually, we know your contributions already, but still we want to hear from you. Really, it's amazing, because it inspires so many people. Because every citizen, if he takes or if she takes his responsibility, then we can see so many wonders in our nation. So everyone becomes so responsible. It's a really inspiring message. Then what is from this platform on this special day, what is the message to our youth and to our society from Dr. Seema Negi?
So to everyone who is observing us, watching us from this wonderful platform, all I want to tell you is, so many times we get attracted and distracted also by others, by some ideas, by some thoughts, their way, their lifestyle, everything. And you know what we do? Rather than understanding and reflecting on that, we just try copying everything. So do not do that. It's good to get influence. It's good to get motivated by others, but don't try to become someone else. You are unique. You are a unique individual, and all you need to do is you need to appreciate your own individuality. So in the world wherein everything has a second copy, Be your own limited edition. Whatever you are, whichever way you are, whoever you are, start appreciating your own self first. If you do not appreciate your own self, how can you appreciate others? It is very important to appreciate your own self. So just to end it, I would like to recite some Hindi lines. It is like, हर कोई रण में लड़े ये असंभव सी बात है. हर कोई रण में लड़े ये असंभव सी बात है. जो जहां है वहीं रह के देश की सेवा करे. हो चिकित्सक या हो शिक्षक, किसान या मजदूर हो चिकित्सक या हो शिक्षक, किसान या मजदूर हो, हर कोई काम अपना बस डूब कर ऐसा करे. हर कोई काम अपना बस डूब कर ऐसे करे. कर रहा हो भक्त जैसे देश की पूजा मगन. माँ भारती की यही पूजा देशभक्ति का चरम. जो जहां है वहीं रह के देश की सेवा करे. So it doesn't matter who you are. Each one of us, we cannot go to border and fight the war. Each one of us can't do that. But wherever we are and whatever we are doing, if we are dedicated, if we are doing our work wholeheartedly, if we are honest, if our integrity and solidarity lies for our country, I think that is what is needed. And that is what I would like to tell to all the youth and all the people who are witnessing and who are watching us today.
So amazing. That's so amazing. Really, today the pathetic situation is people, our youth, all know about their favorite heroes, cricketers, celebrities. But when it comes to their self-awareness, they are at zero. Really, that's a wonderful answer given by your message, because I learned that in a research, the first question interviewers ask in an interview is, say something about yourself.
True.
Very pathetically, there are 80% of students who are unable to answer that question because they don't have self-interest. They don't know about themselves, but they can talk hours together about famous film actors, celebrities, cricketers, and all these. Rightly said, that's because so many youth, they are lagging behind in their interviews because they don't know about themselves. It's a true excellency, whatever you said. I agree with you in all aspects. Really, we are very happy. Our studio is very happy on the 75th celebration, 75th anniversary of independent India. You have joined us. Actually, we expected all these gems from you, because before commencing this program, we expected that we are going to get so many valuable gems, and we wanted to collect it all. Then we did that already. So in this special day, you have given a valuable advice to youth, and you have given some inspirational message from your personal life, and whatever the saga you have mentioned during this 75-year journey. Fantastic message, because it is known history, but when no history is spoken from from people like you, really, it's so awesome. Really, we have to recall whatever the achievements we have, because we can do it in a greater way in coming days. And whatever we said, that superpower of developed nation is in sooner day, we'll talk about that developed nation theory. And every oppressed person, every underprivileged person, people who are below poverty line, they will be given all essential commodities, and they join us to celebrate happily in this saga of Indian journey. Thank you so much for joining, Dr. Seema Negi, and thank you all our Times India TV channel audience. We'll meet in some other.